Hey, everybody, this is Katrina, and today I want to talk about this topic. Are you in the fall season? And you can see I used this background multiple times. Like I'm in a park near our house, I just drop off the kids, and I also changed my background here to fall season. So let's talk about this to give you a little inspiration. Okay, and if you're tuning in live, let me know. Comment live and where you're tuning in from. And what's the weather like there in your, or the temperature? I think it's about 3 degrees here in Toronto. And if you're catching this on a replay, comment replay and where you are right now tuning in and where you're tuning in from and what is the weather like there. Is it also fall season? Is it cold, like 3 degrees? What's the season you're in? Is it always summer there? Is it rainy season? Is it also fall or autumn like here in Toronto? Let me know so we know how global we are. And if this is the first time you're seeing me, this is what I do. Yes, I love what I do. I've been doing this for 4 years, more than 4 years now. I help ambitious working school age moms build a legacy revenue online while nurturing home and family life. I do have 3 kids, 3 boys myself, and I just dropped off the younger two in their school. So this is my gap gap period going home, and the weather is tolerable for me. It's not below zero and it's not too windy, and I'm all bundled up, so I am feeling warm, and I wanted to inspire and also commit to what I promised to do go live here for 30 days straight. So I started November 1, and this is now my 21st day. Look at that. What commitment and accountability can do. And as I was walking my 2 boys to school, this is also that was also my time to connect with them, and at the same time think of how my day would go. I usually think about that as well at night, but I would internalize it, or the things that I should be doing today, plus the topic that I would like to share with you guys. I always use the ILT, ILT, invest, learn, and teach. There you go. Invest meaning maybe some of you, before we go into the topic, some of you are also thinking, oh, I want to go live, I want to post, but sometimes ideas just don't flow. And that's me as well. It still happens to me once in a while. But I've been applying this concept by Ray Higdon in ILTP, invest, learn, teach, and he added something. I forgot the other two, but that's the main concept there. ILT means invest, learn, teach. That means you invest, either you buy something like a podcast or a book, you attend an event. That's investment of your money or time or both. Then you learn it. When you learn it, with also the intention of teaching it. And that's how I'm sharing value to all of you here, either in knowledge about the business, tips, tricks, hacks, um, and also, yeah, so those are the things. And then that's where I'm getting my concepts from, right? The things that I listen to or I read. So, and also some insights that I get to experience along the way. So now, since it's fall season here in Canada, here Toronto, I thought some provinces are already having snow, like in Alberta, in Winnipeg. Here we're still in the real autumn season. And I was looking when I was walking towards my son's school with them. I noticed these trees behind me, and I'll show you, because just a few weeks back they all have like beautiful colors like that, yellow, green, orange, like the beautiful fall colors. And then now all of a sudden it's like this. It feels, it looks It might seem dead already, and I thought of sharing. Maybe you are also, there are seasons in our lives, and including me, I've experienced different seasons in my life, and maybe I thought of coming here and sharing a little inspiration. Maybe you're feeling like you're in the fall season, like autumn season of your life, like everything seems falling apart into pieces, like these leaves down on the ground. There you go, right? Or maybe things feel like dead on the inside and also at the outside. Like these trees, like I would think if it's my first time experiencing fall season and seeing these trees, I would think, oh, these are dead trees. But yeah, maybe you're feeling that way. If you felt that way, feel on the comment section. If you felt like dead on the inside, nothing's working, maybe you're in the business, or you're just going through seasons of life, you're not in good terms with in terms of relationship with your spouse, with your children, with your parents, or nothing seems to be working at your office, at your work. Feels like everyone's against you, or you've been waiting for that big promotion and it seems like going nowhere. So maybe you are in that fall season, like you feel like everything's falling apart, right? And I want to let you know that sometimes we feel like we are buried, like everything's dark, there's no way out. Actually, we are not buried, we are planted. I saw this quote somewhere, I forgot who the author was, but isn't that beautiful? Sometimes you think you're buried, but you're actually planted. And your experiences, they nurture you. They are the water, the air, the compost that makes you grow. And then sooner or later, you'll realize you're actually sprouting into spring. It's November. Yes, it's going to be fall and there's going to be winter. Usually, what's winter here? Around December is December, January, February. March is spring. So, it may seem like a long time, but eventually you'll be sprouting into spring. And I remember 4 years ago, it feels like it's always autumn season in our lives, especially our finances. And I got I felt so frustrated because I'm working hard in my day job and then welcoming another member in our family, another bundle of joy. It's an exciting journey again. But at the same time, a part of me was so anxious. I'm feeling, oh my gosh, how are we going to grow a family of five with our very limited resources? And then I realized, you know what? We have an unlimited, abundant God. Why am I limited? So I boldly prayed, like, Lord, show me something. We moved here for abundance. Yes, we're grateful, but still kind of the same, just in a different setup. And that was the time I know I needed something to change. And sometimes it is the most logical, but the hardest. Nothing changes if nothing changes. What am I gonna do if not? I'm not gonna try this, or if I'm not, if I'm not going to try something else. That means I'm willing to settle for whatever I have, whatever you are tolerating. You're actually accepting it, and it's just so true. Like, come to think of it, some people, including me, would think, oh, because this is how it goes. This is how things work. We just study, 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 go to college, get a good job, and then retire when we're 60, 55. Because that's what the culture, that's what the upbringing. You're not blaming anything, but our parents just got that from their grandparents as well. It's how we are brought up. So if we don't challenge the norm, we'll follow the norm. We accept it. And the more I get into, the more I experience things here in the digital marketing space, like make money online niche, the more I experience, like there's so many people already in this niche, in this industry, who is actually challenging the usual um, going to the 9 to 5 to get ahead. There's nothing wrong if if you're happy and you feel like you're doing your purpose in that career. That's okay. But if you are also wanting to have something like more time and money freedom, whatever that means to you, then that's actually a seed in your heart that you can nurture and maybe explore. Maybe you've been wanting to do a hobby for the longest time, or treat your family for travels, but you can't just do it in a whim, because you have to go through a lot of approval stages with your from your office, and of course considering the finances, right? Yeah, so that is my food for thought, my musings for you. Hang on tight. It might seem dark these days. Maybe you're in your fall season, but hang on tight. You can determine what you put in your garden. If you put like poison will grow. If you keep on nurturing it with good thoughts, skills development, mindset development, faith, spiritual, whatever faith you're practicing, it will come back. It will give you whatever you plant in your garden. I've mentioned that in my other go live as well. So if this is helpful, if this inspires you one way or another, comment inspire, and feel free to share it with your friends or family or somebody you think is undergoing something, and somehow this will you think will brighten their day and give them a little hope. So very nice. Maybe you're just in your fall season and you're going into sprouting in your spring real soon. All right, so there you have it. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Oh, Jessica, you're here again. Thank you so much. Happy to listen to you every day. Yeah, you're my accountability partner. Now I'm more accountable. Day 21. Thank you for all the motivation advice. I appreciate that more. Go live and learn more from you and try to follow your steps now. It's just a thank you so much. Inspired. Hey, Steph, thank you so much. We'll talk about our Christmas cruise maybe this week, okay? Thank you so much for volunteering for that as well. So, thank you, everybody. Again, share, um, comment, whatever you take from this, or if you feel inspired, comment inspired, share this away. If you think it's helpful, it's going to be helpful for others as well. Have a great day. Bye for now.